Hey, fellow babies, welcome back to Pachter Factor on SIFTD.net. If you're a Patreon patron or a Amazon Prime member who's linked his account to Twitch Prime, you're getting this real time. If you don't know how to do that on Amazon Prime and Twitch Prime, the instructions are in the show description below. And if you're getting this on YouTube a week late or later, thanks for watching. You're missing out by not being a Patreon patron or linking your accounts, but thanks for watching. Today's question from Patreon from NeoJD. How do you see companies adjusting to the coronavirus in terms of future precautions and putting protections in place? Game developers can work from home to an extent, but other industries are hurting. What long-term changes do you see happening? The truth is, if you want to look for the silver lining in the cloud here, I think a lot of companies are learning that people can be pretty productive from home. So I'd say the first big change is going to be that, I would expect that, knowledge workers, which are game developers, but knowledge workers are going to see increased use of work from home. And why not? And if you do that, think about how easy it is to recruit somebody. If you hire somebody and say, yeah, it's okay, you can live in Kansas or Montana or wherever you want to live, and you can come to work for us. So I think that's a big change. As far as consumer-facing businesses that have to have employees in place, and I'll use movie theater and restaurant, because the customer comes to them. You're going to have, much more vigilant cleaning. And, you saw that before all the government started closing restaurants. You actually saw the people in the restaurants cleaning the seats with, alcohol in between customer visits. You're going to see it with the airlines. They're going to scrub everything in between every flight. I think you're going to see a lot of people wearing masks. But, the fact is that if your employer is not protecting you, you shouldn't work there. So employers have to make sure that the employee is safe. I kind of think we're going to pass this, and in a year we're all going to forget about it, and we're going to go back to our disgusting habits. I doubt people are going to be walking into like bathrooms in public places and not washing their hands anymore. Like, I expect that that's kind of a hygienic change that we'll all undergo. I am hopeful that we turn something like the coronavirus into the flu. And to lecture you on medicine, I just learned this. The reason they call that the novel coronavirus is that it's not something that's occurred in man before. So it's novel, meaning it's new. Any other flu that we get every year, those are variations on something we've had before. So once we've had those prior viruses, we build up resistance and immunity to them, and that's why we don't get as sick the second time. The reason you get a flu vaccine is the vaccine that they give you is essentially dead cells of the old flu virus. It's dead cells typically from somebody who has the immunity, and you build up antibodies to that so your body knows how to attack it. So they're saying that we'll have a coronavirus vaccine within 12 to 18 months, and some people are saying it could even happen within 6 to 9. There are apparently some medical breakthroughs. So, we hope that this is a once-in-a-lifetime event where we had this virus that passed from animal to human, and no human had it before. That's coronavirus. And they figure out how to deal with it, the next time, and we don't have another animal to human virus for a while. We had swine flu, was nowhere near as deadly. We had SARS and MERS, nowhere near as deadly. The thing about this one is, what's unusual is the incubation period, that it sits in your body up to 14 days before you show symptoms. So we're not getting sick from people who are coughing in our face who look sick. We're getting sick from people who aren't coughing in our face, who touched their own face and then shook hands with us. We're getting it from asymptomatic people. That's the problem with this disease. And again, SARS, MERS, swine flu weren't the same because it manifests itself more quickly and wasn't quite as contagious. So I don't think this will happen again. I think in a year we'll probably forget. I'm personally very comfortable if every movie theater has a hand sanitizer dispenser on the way in, if every restaurant has hand sanitizer on the way in, and if every person uses the bathroom and washes their hands every single time, and I think we're just going to develop better hygiene. So hopeful that that consumers are protected and employees are protected, and that we get more from home.
Thank you, fellow babies, for watching the Pachter Factor. But if you're watching on YouTube, what the hell is wrong with you? You can either be a SIFTD patron on Patreon for $2 a month, or you can link your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch Prime account, which is really easy. And let's be real, if you have YouTube, you have an Amazon Prime account. So follow the instructions below and link it. Either way, we're gonna get $2. One's gonna cost you, one's gonna cost Twitch. Either way, you get the content real time when it's released daily.